Hello, ForgeMasters! Guy here. Welcome back to another episode of Crash Bandicoot. It's about time. Now, I am doing a voiceover right now, trying to make sure that, well, this video actually has audio, so whatever video is currently posted will be replaced with this, as well as the next episode. And the reason why all this happened was because, well, let's be perfectly honest, whenever Windows updates, it tends to mess with a lot of things. So, we're going to get straight into Crash Compactor, and I'm going to try my best to make sure that I commentate over this, while also making sure that I don't, well, fall flat on my face. I'm also being curious about the little rectangle icon that was showing up there. That's what I was discussing about earlier. Yeah, I'm mostly doing this raw, so forgive me if you hear me say a lot, because I would have to completely rewatch my video multiple times in order for me to be able to get the proper things I want to say about it. But yeah, the simplicity's sake, the rectangle icon that we were searching for, that is these flashback tapes. The flashback tapes are essentially, well, I describe what they are later in the video, however, the problem is no audio, like I said. So, the flashback tapes, I'm just going to explain here, they are essentially test ground missions for Crash. Essentially testing your skill at breaking boxes and stuff of that nature, and or making sure that you can do parkour properly. And you'll see an example of this later once I complete the stage, which will take a hot minute. If I believe correctly, I played this one a few times backtracking, or was that a previous episode? Man, I really should be watching these beforehand. Things you think about before you start doing things, and all of a sudden it's just like, oh dear! Anyways, I don't know if I've actually cut anything out of this episode either. As far as things go, the enemies are pretty simple, as well as the box count. Oh dear. It's also difficult to not know how many boxes I need. But yeah, we're just gonna go through this section and collect boxes. 28 out of 136. Thank you, past me. I don't like doing live commentary, I'll be perfectly honest. And I'm realizing that I am playing pretty well normally, but I do have a lot of difficulties with this stage later on. I was checking if there was a secret over there, since it looked like there was a doorway that had a opening. But it wasn't open, so no boxes missed there. Do I ever return to this stage to try to... Oh. That look on my face? Okay. Okay, this is almost like a reaction video of myself for the most part. Was I thinking at all right there? Yeah, I'm trying to be careful now, trying not to bust that TNT crate. I do so well at the start and have a really good first try, and then all of a sudden I'll just be really crap at the game later. I believe I double check if I have all the boxes here. Yep. It's starting to come back to me. Let's see. Try not to break the TNT box. There we go. And now, patience, Aiden. Patience. Again, my, biggest weakness comes up ahead. Ooh, dear. Got a little glitchy right there, but that's mainly because I'm rewatching my actual video and voiceovering it. I'm like so focused in the game, but yet somehow I do horribly at times. The amount of times I die in this game, it's kind of ridiculous. I should not be dying as much. Cool guys don't look at explosions, or cool girls in this case, considering I'm playing Coco. More boxes, and the torch that killed me last time. Let's see if I learned from my lesson last time. It seems I do! Congratulations, Aiden. You earned yourself a cookie. Uh, not sure what I'm speaking of right there, but I do know I had a. Oh, was I commenting on the poster? That is a fair, interesting poster in the background. Cortex. Oh, right! This was the Red Gem stage. I remember now. I spent like a good 8, 9 tries on this section. Yeah, and I will admit, it is a challenging section, not gonna lie, but that's more because of me trying to collect all the boxes, and, well, I'm about to show you something stupid that happened because of the spinning gear. I forgot to account for that. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's all coming back now. I'm remembering the stupid ways I died throughout this episode. I would believe this, how long is this exactly? How much time? I'm already 5 minutes in. Jeez. But yeah, not sure how I'm liking the whole, voiceover thing for this, but, you know, it's okay. I hope I don't have to do it more often, but that's oh, right, ah, it seems that I, accidentally, mashed the, Y button, because that's what I have my, secondary ability? I think that's what the slide is called. Essentially, whatever my, crouch/slide button is. Yeah. To actually give you a info dump on what I have for my controller set, I have the A button as my jump button, the B button as my spin button, the Y button as my slide and crouch button, and the X button being my inventory button, with the triggers being the whatever Lanny Lowly his ability is, the phase shift ability, essentially whatever the mask's abilities are. I put them on the triggers because I figured it. Ah, right. I didn't realize that there was a bounce block there. I just hit the TNT block by accident and fumbled. And by the time I realized that, I'm like, ah, shite. How do I get up there? And I was trying desperately to find the right box, and I got stuck on one of them, or something like that. I'd have to look back. Oh well. But yeah, couldn't get up there normally, so there's the spring block. I know where it is now, but like when I first looked at it, it didn't look like I knew which one it was, and that's fair because it was hidden behind the TNT block. Now I'm got all the boxes up there. Man, 6 deaths in already. All right, wait for them to go boom, and now we go over. I do believe we're about to hit more parkour that we have to do. At this point, we gotta make sure that all the boxes are broken, and I believe I'm at like 70 now, or something like that. I think by the time I finished the gem path, it was close to like 60 something. I'll double check when, I think, Video Me is going to double check as soon as he hits the red gem. Anytime now. Come on, past me. Don't disappoint me. Man, I disappoint myself. Oh, right, forgot that I have to... I forgot what button I needed to push. Haha. And that was me checking the red path because for some reason... yes, right, another one. I was bad enough at the game for the Aku Aku mask to appear. And I found out that apparently it doesn't matter when you die and how many times. It just matters how many times you die. Anytime you get like 8 deaths, that's when Aku Aku will appear to give you an extra hit. Man, I have my headphones on thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to hear sound, and I'm not hearing any of the box breakings, and that is honestly a little disappointing, if you ask me. Alright, so because of where that box is, I think I opted to get the checkpoint first, then get it. Because I wasn't entirely sure how I was going to get back up. Simply put, it's just, double jump. Simple, easy, clean, and there's a big guy right there that I need to make sure that I don't get hit by. And there's the hidden gem of the stage, which requires me to be clever with my movement. That's it, and it's only the gem there. But there are boxes off to the side here. Hey, you mind doing a box count, Aiden? No? Alright. It is a little... Now witness, as I try to make sure not to get hit, but playing chicken with one of these bigger guys. Alright, and parkour is simple, just make sure not to get hit. Though it should be fine because I have an Aku Aku mask. Oh, that reminds me, the next stage I actually forgot to get some boxes. I'll have to replay that at some point. But I'm gonna double back on my own time. Well, not really on my own time. We're in the bonus stage now, and this one I'm gonna have to backtrack a bit. I believe I failed this like 5 times. I think I actually get to count this time. Oh, that's nice. And this is with hindsight, I realize I shouldn't have done that yet, but I'm pretty good at dodging that for some reason. Broke that turn that oh wow, I fumbled right there. Being the guy playing it's frustrating. Being the guy watching it's actually kind of funny. Like, it's small little moments like that is kind of funny to me. Part of me is glad that I am doing this, but a part of me really wishes I didn't have to do this for a voiceover, and I got crushed by the block. Questioning my life decisions right there, trying to wonder, what was I thinking right there? How did I time it before? So that was, what, my second death? To the bonus stage? Alright. Let's try this again. And I'm realizing that I can actually skip some areas. Learning is one of the things that I'm really good at when it comes down to this. Although, I have evidence of the contrary when I do the same shit over and over again. I'm just learning a different way. Oh, hey. I do. Alright, so attempt number 4, actually. Because 3 dead. Ooh, what was going through my head there? Alright. I figure I'm already going to be coming back, so I'm not going to grab those 2 boxes over there yet. I'm going to see how far I can jump before... Oh, and that's when I realize I can jump over the TNT blocks before actually needing to do anything. But I still do that for some reason, when I really should have just waited. Especially considering that I have to go right twice and left once for this bonus stage. I'm at 4 deaths, aren't I? So this is attempt number 5. Heck, I could probably just pause the video and then just go back and watch it myself, and then, well, recording right here. Simple, easy, clean, efficient. Got some more boxes to destroy here. Right, Kim. And I'm wondering, how did I miss a box? There is a box missing. Well, present me already knows it's going to be somewhere around this area, and I'll figure that out when I kill myself, because I know I'm going to do that. Not by choice, though. You know, I should be more smart about my words now that I think about it. Reset myself. That's the proper term that I should start using from now on. Alright, now we go back. We do a slide jump. We double jump. And now we do a crouch jump just to jump on top of the boxes. And finally, there's the box that I was missing up there. Alright, now we backtrack, and this time I opt not to hit the TNT block, so that way I don't accidentally kill reset myself. That's gonna take some time getting used to. We'll see how it plays out later on, I'll be honest. Now, I'm trying to be careful with not, well, breaking all these boxes, but also trying not to, fall off. And I do believe this was a hot day that I was recording this on. I mean, granted, it's a hot day that I'm recording again because of weather being, well, the weather. Uh, but yeah, I think I'm sweating up storms trying to make sure that I don't mess up. And just like that, that's 24 out of 24 boxes. And now we're sitting at 98 out of 136 boxes in total, with 9 deaths, and in the bonus stage, I believe that was 7 deaths. I'm not entirely sure of my count, honestly. I never really trust myself when it comes down to my counting, even though I think I'm true on it. It's just that I sometimes wish I had somebody double checking my work, you know? But that's fine. Maybe one day I'll get an editor and he'll do the counting for me. Or she. I'm not going to discriminate on that. Somebody who is good at editing would be nice. I'm not saying I'm not good at editing, but that one was hidden. That one's mean. That one was mean. You didn't get to see that until later. Oh, no wonder I messed up on that one. Alright, and now I get to backtrack and go forward in the actual stage. Now, I have to be careful because a lot of these platforms can fall underneath me. Hit the ceiling on that, go there, now I have to go left, and this is where I have trouble trying to figure out how do I get up there. Just a small moment, but I realize that I'm going, or my past self realizes that he's going to have to time this shit. He's not going to do very well. Or maybe I am. Huh. Man, I don't give myself enough credit. I thought I resetted myself by doing that once. Huh. Maybe I accidentally fumble later and then have to reclaim that doing so? Maybe my memory's not as good as I had hoped. Well, that's a checkpoint box, meaning that I don't have to worry about it. Was it over here? And this is where I try to figure out if I can, yeah, no. Can't do that. I see that extra live box in the top right corner, and I really wants to get it, but so that's where it was. I knew I resetted myself just by rephasing a platform. I just couldn't remember where. But yeah, this is a tight parkour section that I have to get my skills in order for, and hope. Oh, right, there's the fumble. I slid, I panicked, and I forgot that I could have just hit the button again, just so I could be able to rephase a platform into existence, so I can be able to land on it. I didn't do so well, as you can see. Alright, slide jump to the left again, and then, whew! And this one, I just slide jumped and did that. Yep, simple, clean, easy, efficient. I am so ballsy with how I do some of this parkour. I think I'm good at the game at times, and then it's just... when you think you're good, you tend to make mistakes. And that is the stage complete. Got all the boxes, got the hidden gem, and got the flashback tapes. I believe this is also where I mentioned that the flashback tapes are also my requirement for my version of 100%ing. And I think I already mentioned this beforehand, but I'm going for 100% boxes, hidden gems, and the flashback tapes. Because the flashback tapes unlock new levels that essentially make it to where you can, well, train your abilities, but it's also because, well, they also have boxes to break. Granted, they have relics or challenge medals, or whatever they're called, that are for the flashback tapes. But yeah, this one's just going to be me trying to make sure not to die doing a lot of box parkour. Also, there's a little bit of a grainy filter on it as well. This is where I realize, oh yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep bouncing off these boxes and hope to God that I actually make it to the next location in time. And also time my double jumps properly. There are checkpoints, so there's not a problem for that. And I don't know if it actually... considering where the placements of these icons are, I feel like it's treating this as a bonus stage. And there's one F. So one fail. You know what? Let's actually get my counter out real quick. So one death already. We're going to keep constantly parkouring and hoping to God that we don't fall. Yep, just like that. Keep on going. I know you got this. Go, brother, go. You got this. And we're back at 30 boxes. We got past the area that we were having trouble with, right? No, wait, we're about to get to that point. Here's the first fall. Here's the first fail point. We jump over it this time, negating the reason of bonking my head and having trouble recovering after that. And had to use a double jump, and there we go. We are at a checkpoint. He's still alive. Interesting. I missed the box, and that's what made me fail. Because I didn't notice it. I thought it was part of the platform. And that's just a fumble right there. I think I hurt myself with that one in particular. Or was it the previous one? Either way. Fun fact, every time you respawn, one of the timer in the top right corner actually tells you how long you've been doing the stage. Now, this was also a very difficult point for me. It was a bit tricky because either A, I had to get on top of it, or B, I had to essentially bounce between the two endlessly. Or the upper platforms and the lower platforms, to say. Now then, I believe I right, because I fumbled that, I have to go and do that section. And I fumbled it at the end, but I was doing pretty well. I do tend to pick up things quickly on my feet when it comes down to this type of stuff. Alright. Make my way back over. Holding on to this, counting how many times I have to box jump on it. And I tried and failed to get on top of the boxes. Alright. We are on attempt number we have failed 6 times, rather. And at this section in particular, I believe it's been 3. Fumbled, because I miscounted. And there we go. That's the look of somebody who knew he wasn't going to exactly win that one, but still tried anyways. And now, I believe this is where I make the good run. I think. 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I jump on top of these. Oh, wait, there was... Okay, you'll actually see it in a bit here. Yep, there it is. That look of utter disappointment in myself. Just, come on. Why? I just... Like a thread through a needle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And fumble getting on top at start, but recovered. Thinking it's actually better that I did it this way. Double jumped for stability's sake. And now we can move forward. And we should be at the end of the stage. This little section requires you to go all the way towards the right for a second, then leave one box for each jump in between, so you can be able to make your way back, which is very clever. I'm holding on to clenching on my teeth right there, and that is 100% of the boxes in that, with 8 failures during that. Not a bad run, not gonna lie. And we're going to go straight into the next stage. Or rather, that is what I wish I could say, but rather it's actually going to be the end of the episode. Because from what I'm looking at, this recording, or rather the recording I had for this, is about to end. So, oh, wow. Note to self, have to fix that at some point. But, I'll deal with that when I deal with it. But yeah, that is where I'm going to end off this episode, I think. Yeah, I'm doing my outro now. So with that being all said and done, thank you all so much for watching. Flare that like button, quench with a sub, and brand a comment down below. Until next time, forge on, ForgeMasters. Ciao for now. I fumbled my recording in the recording, and now I actually say ciao for now.